The world was ready. It was December 2025, and Paris, the city of lights, stood illuminated against the cold winter night. The stage was set for the grandest event in football history, the final duel between two legends, two icons, Lionel Messi and Cristiano Ronaldo. For the first time ever, the French capital had been chosen as the venue for a match that would transcend the sport. The location, the brand new cutting-edge stadium, the Lumière Arena, designed to embody the spirit of innovation, energy, and passion that both Messi and Ronaldo had brought to the game. The arena itself was an engineering marvel, with a roof that could change colors and a fan experience like no other, making it the perfect venue for this once-in-a-lifetime spectacle. The entire world was watching. Fans filled the stadium from every corner of the globe, eager to witness the historic clash. From young children who'd grown up with their idols to old-timers who'd watched them both evolve from rookies to legends, the stadium was a melting pot of emotions. Even the Eiffel Tower, glistening in the distance, seemed to bow to the occasion, standing tall in reverence to the two greatest players the world had ever known. The match wasn't about teams, trophies, or countries. It was about legacy. It was about honoring two men whose names would forever echo in the annals of football history. This wasn't just another match. This was the last dance. Messi, calm and collected as ever, captained the Celestials. Ronaldo, ever the fierce competitor, led the Titans. Their teams were full of rising stars, young players who idolized them, but the focus remained solely on two names, Messi and Ronaldo. The stadium buzzed with anticipation as the teams lined up. Messi and Ronaldo locked eyes. There was no rivalry in their gaze, only mutual respect. It was the kind of respect that only the greatest of rivals could share. The referee blew the whistle. The final chapter had begun. The ball rolled, and the crowd collectively held its breath. Messi's first touch was soft, smooth, like an artist painting on a canvas. Ronaldo, on the other hand, sprinted across the field with thunderous power, his every movement a display of raw athleticism. Within the first few minutes, the fans were already roaring, not because of a goal, but because of the sheer beauty of the game unfolding before them. Messi's nimble dribbles left defenders in his wake, his vision and precision creating moments of pure football poetry. Ronaldo's powerful stepovers, his relentless speed, and his fierce determination made every run unforgettable. In the 12th minute, Ronaldo's teammate crossed a ball into the box. With one jump, Ronaldo soared above the defenders like a predator. He met the ball with his head, sending it crashing toward the goal, but it hit the post with a metallic thud. The roar of the crowd turned into a collective gasp. The Titans were so close, yet the score remained 0-0. Moments later, Messi responded with his own brand of brilliance. Taking possession of the ball near midfield, he weaved past two defenders, then two more, his footwork as elegant as a dancer. With a quick pass, he set up his teammate inside the box. The shot was powerful, but just wide of the post. It was an exhilarating few minutes that sent the crowd into a frenzy. The match continued. Every touch, every dribble, every pass a moment to remember. It was as if the game itself had taken on a life of its own. The game was fast-paced and thrilling, with chances flying from both sides. In the 52nd minute, the ball found its way to Ronaldo. With a single touch, he controlled it expertly and turned to face the goal. He unleashed a rocket of a shot from outside the box, curling it toward the top corner. It was unstoppable. Goal! The Titans led 1-0. Ronaldo ran to the corner flag, leaping into the air with his signature, "See you." The stadium erupted in applause. It wasn't just the goal that had the crowd buzzing. It was the sheer power and precision of Ronaldo's strike that left everyone in awe. Messi, however, wasn't rattled. His eyes blazed with determination. The fire inside him was lit. In the 61st minute, Messi picked up the ball near the halfway line. He glided through the midfield, dancing around defenders with an elegance only he possessed. With 3 quick touches, he found himself in the box. The defenders swarmed him, but Messi, with a flick of his left foot, curled the ball around the keeper. Goal! The Celestials had equalized. The crowd went wild, standing on their feet in admiration of the two footballing geniuses. A thrilling final stretch. The battle intensifies. The match was now tied, but the intensity only increased from there. The 70th, 75th, and 80th minutes flew by in a blur of near misses and brilliant saves. Ronaldo tried a bicycle kick in the 83rd minute, and for a moment, the stadium held its breath. The ball flew just inches wide of the post, but the sheer audacity of the attempt had the crowd roaring with approval. Messi delivered a defense-splitting pass in the 86th minute, but his teammate's shot went over the bar. The tension was unbearable as both teams continued to push forward. Then in the 89th minute came a turning point, a controversial foul just outside the box. Ronaldo stood over the ball. The entire stadium fell silent as he took a few calculated steps back. With the precision of a surgeon, he struck the ball with an impeccable curve. It flew toward the top corner, destined to be a game-winning goal. But the Celestials' goalkeeper made a miraculous diving save. The crowd gasped, unsure whether to cheer or mourn. With the score still tied 1-1, the match went into extra time. The players were exhausted. Sweat poured from their brows, their legs heavy. But Messi and Ronaldo, the warriors that they were, showed no sign of slowing down. In the first 15 minutes of extra time, both teams had chances, but neither could find the back of the net. Fatigue was setting in, but neither Messi nor Ronaldo was willing to give an inch. Every pass, every challenge was a battle in itself. Then in the second half of extra time, a moment of magic. Messi picked up the ball in his own half. Like the Messi of old, he began his dazzling dribble, taking on player after player. The stadium watched in awe as he entered the box, with the keeper rushing toward him. Messi, with a deft touch, chipped the ball over the keeper's head. The ball rolled slowly toward the empty net, but just as it was about to cross the line, a last-ditch sliding clearance from a Titans defender sent it out of bounds. The crowd gasped in disbelief. It was heartbreak for the Celestials. Messi could hardly believe it, but he was determined to keep fighting. The game went to penalties. The tension in the stadium was unbearable. Every player knew that this would be the moment that decided their legacy. Ronaldo stepped up first. He took a deep breath and fired. Goal! The crowd roared. Messi responded with his own strike. Goal! The first round ended 1-1, with both legends displaying their mastery. In the second round, Ronaldo scored again. Messi answered with his own. It was clear this was a battle of nerves. The third round came, and both Ronaldo and Messi converted, 3-3. In the fourth round, the Titans were up. Ronaldo's teammate stepped up to take the shot. It was a perfect strike. Goal. The Titans led 4-3. Now it was Messi's teammate's turn. He took the shot, but it was saved by the Titans goalkeeper. The Celestials were now one penalty behind. With the pressure mounting, Ronaldo's young striker stepped up for the Titans in the fifth round. He struck the ball, and it hit the crossbar. The tension was excruciating. Messi now had a chance to level the score. He walked up to the spot. Every eye in the stadium was fixed on him. Messi took the shot, and it was perfect. Goal. 4-4. Sudden death. Ronaldo stepped up again. If he scored, the Titans would win. The world watched in complete silence. Ronaldo closed his eyes for a brief moment, then opened them and struck the ball with all his might. Goal! The Titans had won. The stadium erupted as Ronaldo dropped to his knees. His teammates rushed toward him, lifting him up in triumph. It was a victory not just for him, but for the entire footballing world. Messi, though disappointed, walked over to Ronaldo and extended his hand. Ronaldo, ever the sportsman, pulled Messi into an embrace. They stood there, two legends, their rivalry now turned into a friendship forged through years of competition. The crowd stood, clapping for both men. It wasn't about who won, it was about two icons, two warriors who had given everything for the sport they loved. Fireworks lit up the Paris sky, and Ronaldo took the microphone. He wiped away the tears in his eyes and spoke to the crowd. This match was never just about winning. It was about celebrating a journey, a legacy. Messi is a legend, and without him, I wouldn't be who I am today. This is a victory for football. As Ronaldo raised his hand in victory, the crowd cheered louder than ever before. The final chapter of the greatest footballing rivalry had been written, and Ronaldo stood tall as the victor. Two legends, one last dance.